54 yards. 54 yards coming right in. 50 yards. 40 yards. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is a Hunter DD33 and today I'm going to tell you whether you should use the Polymer Tipped bullets or the soft point tip bullets or both. Alright, so when you first start off on the Hunter Call of the Wild, you're going to start off with the 243 and you're going to get soft point bullets. Now, when you get soft point bullets, they're not going to have that much penetration, but don't worry, they'll come in just fine. So when I go bow hunting, I always have 3 really good arrows and 1 not so good arrow. It's kind of like a doe slash coyote slash squirrel or rabbit arrow. And that arrow is always a little bit not quite as good as the other 3, let's just say. So that's going to be your soft point bullet. You're going to want to use those mostly for does or smaller bucks, or bucks that probably aren't going to have potential to be gold or diamond, or just anything that's closer than 100, 150. Yeah, basically anything closer than 150 yards, you could probably use a soft point and be alright with it. I wouldn't recommend taking a shot past 100 yards with it, but according to the chart, it says you can shoot effectively all the way out to 160. But then again, that's just what they say. I personally would not take a shot with these soft point bullets past 100 yards. I've learned my lesson, tracked animals all the way across this map, and it's just not worth it. Now, on the other hand, with the Polymer Tipped bullets, I'll take all the way up to a 250, even a 300 yard shot if I have a nice broadside shot. Which, what we happen to have here is a couple of nice blacktails. We have a nice blacktail buck right there. We can't quite get a spotting on him. Then we have one right here. This is a 3 very easy, and it is 105 to 157. That's a medium to decent sized buck, probably like a 120s buck. Nothing huge right now, but we're going to see if we can't take a shot on one of these bucks here. We're looking at about 200 yards out. The only problem is that this doe here is pretty much blocking the vitals on this entire buck. So what we might end up doing is going for this buck here. Yeah, so we're going to see basically what the Polymer Tips are going to do. Right now we have the soft points loaded up. So what we're going to do is we'll go over here and we'll load up the Polymer Tipped bullets into the 243. And we'll see if we can make a nice shot. Alright, we'll be zeroed in for 320. And between 200 and 300 yards, it doesn't really make that much difference in drop wise. So pretty much we should be able to put it right on the spine lung, and we should be able to hit right where we want. Well, I guess we hit right where we want because that buck dropped right in his tracks right there. Now we have another buck here. It's a decent one. It's a 3 easy. Let's see if we can't make another good shot on him. The shot might have been a touch high, but it looked like we might have caught spine, and he dropped right there as well. So that's what you're going to get with the Polymer Tipped bullets. So even though we're shooting 200 plus yards out, and it's quite a poke, that's what you're going to get as far as penetration wise with the Polymer Tipped bullets. So you really want to have them loaded up in case you find a gold or a diamond potential animal. Otherwise, you'll be just fine as long as you take within a 100-yard shot. Alright, so here you can see our 2 bucks down over here, and there's also 2 does here, but they're still quite a ways out. You're looking at 200, 215 yards out, and they're just a little too far for these soft point bullets with the 243. Like I was saying before, I would not recommend taking a shot past 100 yards with the soft points. Even though they are does, you're still going to get flesh, and you're still going to end up tracking them for a long ways. And they will not go down with a flesh hit with the 243 soft point bullets. But we do, however, have another doe right next to us over here to the left. So I think we're going to see if we can't get her attention. In fact, she might be right over here. We might be able to just take a shot from here. Well, that is definitely not a doe. That is a 64-yard buck laying there. So since he is less than 100 yards, we're going to try with these soft point bullets, and we'll see what the damage is like here on this buck. Now, we basically held for the front end of the lung. We didn't go for shoulder blade or anything like that because, like I said, it doesn't have penetration. You're not going to get double lung, and you're also probably most likely not going to get a hard shot. So I would definitely recommend holding it high and a little bit far back behind the front shoulder before you take a shot. That buck should go down. He was only 60 yards away, and we had him centered pretty good, so we should be able to find him here pretty soon. Yep, it was a vital hit, so we'll be able to track him down here and see which way he was headed. I think he's actually down right here. So there's a chance we probably got a single lung and maybe liver on that shot, but I doubt we got double lung, even though he didn't go very far. Let's pick him up and find out what we actually did hit. We ended up getting a single lung, so even at 65 yards, we got a single lung only on that shot. A decent buck, 126 score on that buck. We're holding a little bit high because we're going for spine and lung. All right, we do have another doe here. She's about 55, 60 yards out. She's standing there pretty broadside, so we're going to see if we can take a shot. Once she stops, hold it right there. And we got a solid hit, but she is taking off. Like I was saying, it's really hard to get a drop shot with the soft point bullets, but we did get her down right there, so we probably got a single lung on that. All right, so we're going to keep calling her and try and get her a little bit closer. As soon as she gets to 100 yards, she will be in range for the soft point bullets. There she is right there. There's actually 2 of them coming in. No, I think there's 3 of them. But there's 2 right here and 1 sort of off in the distance over there. Let's get a range on them and just see how far out they are. They're looking like, yeah, close to 100 yards. So they're 94 yards right there. They are in range. But at this range, you need to have a perfectly broadside shot, or it's just not worth trying to take that shot. So right there, you have a quartering at you shot, and most likely you're just going to get flesh. It's really not worth it to take that angle. There's the other doe over there, the one that I saw from before. So they are in range, but like I said, they need to come and square up a little bit better. This doe here is pretty broadside there. That'll work. Now we held it a little bit too far back, but I think we ended up catching spine and liver on that, so not a bad shot. She did go down. There's a doe over there. We'll just let her kind of scurry off over there because we did get 2 does down now. Is that doe going to stop? Oh, she might. Well, if she does stop, then we might try and take a shot at her from here. She's going to be close to 150, which is pushing it, but I mean, once you get used to it, you could probably take a 150-yard shot eventually. But like I was saying before, you don't want to shoot past 100 yards at first. So let's just get a range on her and see how far out she is here. She's 160. So that is the absolute max that you want to try to take a shot with the soft point bullets. Yeah, we'll wait and let her come in a little bit closer. We have quite a bit of animals to track too. We have to track, well, we don't really have to track anything because that doe went down right there. And the other doe's down there. And then there's 2 bucks right there. So we have 2 does to grab and 2 bucks to grab. Shouldn't be too difficult to remember. But this doe should step out any minute now. Yep, there she is. She is about 100 yards right there. All right, here she comes. So we'll get ready on her. And she stopped. And we made a nice shot. I think we got spine on that. It works pretty good to zero in for 160 and hold just below the spine because a lot of times it seems like it raises up just enough to catch the top of that spine and make a perfect shot. So let's pick up a couple of these does. There should be 3 does down here. Here's one here. We made a 70-yard left lung liver stomach shot. And this was a stomach left lung liver. So pretty much the same thing, except for this one was quartering away. I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent amount where you could potentially get a double lung. And let's go over here and go pick up this doe. So that would make 3 does. And we made a single lung shot on this one. It looks like we just barely missed the spine. But at the same time, I think we almost lost some penetration. It looks like it didn't quite have enough penetration to go through and hit that spine. 88% quick kill, and we're back up to 100% for a consecutive. That was a right lung shot at 73 yards on her. So let's go over here now and go pick up these 2 bucks. Now, I just heard a deer. Now, these 2 bucks here were both taken with the Polymer Tipped bullets. Yeah, there should be just 2. Unless there was a doe here too. I don't remember. But anyways, these are going to be about 200, 220 yards out. So that's why we can take that far of a shot. Because we did use the Polymer Tips. So let's check. This was a 211 yard spine shot. And we did get a gold buck. I had a feeling that was a decent buck. We're holding for 320, I think it zeroes in for. And you can see he was laying down. But with that angle, made a nice shot and got an awesome gold blacktail buck. Alright, let's go over here and go pick up this buck now. And this one should be about 220 yards. Let's find out. This one was 220.32 yards. And we made a straight spine shot close to a gold. He scores 109. Total score of 759. Alright, now here's something that you should always do. You should always keep your Polymer Tipped bullets loaded. Because in case you see a big buck or a big bull, or even a bull moose in general, you're going to want to use the Polymer Tipped bullets. And you can always switch back to your soft points as soon as you need to. But for the time being, you should always keep your Polymer Tips ready in case you need to use them. I don't know what is coming to us, but I think it's a cow moose. So as soon as this bull turns, we're going to take a shot. He's about 150, but that's a bad angle there. You never want to try and take a front-on shot like that unless you know exactly where the heart's going to be. But it's pretty risky, especially with the 243. I would not recommend it to anybody. I wouldn't even do it, to be honest. Yeah, okay, he just turned. He just turned. Here we go, here we go. Alright, that shot looked decent, but it might not have been that good. So I probably should have said that too. A rule of thumb, no matter what, when you take a shot with a 243 at a moose, you should always shoot 2 or 3 times. No matter what. Even if you think your shot is perfect. Big bull! A diamond potential bull. A diamond potential bull moose. Oh my god, that thing's huge. A 5 medium bull moose. And of course we have the 243 on us. Oh my god, that thing's giant. Luckily we do have the crossbow on us because we're not going to try and use the 270 or anything like that. We do have the 600 grain bolts. We're going to mark the direction that this bull moose is headed, as well as the one that we have hit is headed. 1,200 to 1,366 pounds for the estimate on this giant diamond potential bull moose. I don't know what that is. I just saw something. It was definitely a bull moose. I don't know if that was the big one or not. It looked like it had some pretty wide wobbly paddles on him though. So that very well could be our diamond bull right there. Alright, luckily there's a little bit of... That's definitely not our diamond. What is that? A cow and a tiny bull. There is something there. That is our injured bull from before. It might be better to try and get this injured bull. Yeah, I'll be really happy if we can get this injured bull. That's one we hit with the 243. And he is coming in, as well as we'll get some nice... Oh, I thought that was our big bull. I thought that was our big bull. This is our injured one though. For sure. Let's see how far. There he is, there he is, there he is. There he is. He's 130 yards out. This bull here is 90. But there is our diamond bull right there. Holy, he is a beauty. 130 yards out, guys. We gotta shift over a little bit more so we don't have the wind blowing right directly at him. In fact, we might even shift over to those trees over there if we can. Yeah, I think we're gonna Let's go prone. We're going to shift over and get into this brush right here. He's coming in. Our diamond bull is right there, 105 yards out. Why can't I spot him? Got him, right there. 5 medium, 102 yards, perfectly broadside. Come on, here he comes, here he comes. 54 yards. 54 yards, coming right in. 50 yards. 40 yards. He's 40 yards right there. Gotta back up a little bit. Here he comes, here he comes. Oh, come on, stop, stop. I think we just did it. I think we just dropped a diamond bull. Oh my god. Alright, well, just to be sure, I don't know about that other injured bull that we have hit from before. So we really need to have something else before we pick up that big bull. She is about 30-35 yards out, but she's in a lot of brush, so we'll let her come a little bit closer. That should work. It was a good hit, but for sure a vital hit, but she did take off. Oh, here she is. She's down right here. Oh, that's a good feeling. A really good feeling. All right, let's pick up this cow. Then we'll know where we're at as far as our consecutive harvest. Then we'll be able to go over and go take a look at that huge bull moose that we just dropped. We are at 100%. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So, let's go over and go take a look at this giant bull moose. He shouldn't be too hard to find. I think he's right over here. Really cool. Look at this bull. Look at this bull. Let's take a picture of him. Or more like, let's take a lot of pictures of him. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, let's take one more picture. And let's pick him up. Let's pick up the moose, not the arrow. Gold! 217 score, a gold bull. He was a 5 medium, made a perfect shot, 23.59 yards. Total score of 943. So he missed being a diamond by 7 points. 7 little points. He would have been a diamond bull moose. Yeah, they really can't get much closer than that. Still an absolute giant of a bull. And he was gold. We got 1,099 cash for that. And made a 23-yard spine shot. So pretty awesome shot. Look at the penetration of this crossbolt. It went right through that spine all the way out the other side. Pretty awesome. That's one of the reasons why I like the crossbow so much. What a giant bull. Either way, I'm super happy with him. And I think that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. That's a monster. 159 to 213 score estimate. And 187 to 220 pounds on that buck. All right, let's go with that. And let's pick him up. Oh my God. A 210 scoring diamond whitetail buck. I can't believe he was that big.